Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. So today we're talking about just some random shit to go on and have some random gameplay in the background. So yeah, this is another one of those videos. It's one of those one-off videos where I just felt like making instead of making an actual video with face cam. So yeah, we're gonna be Leafy as Beefy and let's go ahead and get right into it. God, I sound like a fucking faggot. So as you know, I've been gone for a month, so there's some shit that's been going down, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. Now, oh shit, I'm about to sneeze. Okay. But the shit that's been going down is like, more people abusing their dogs and cats and everything like that. Now, I have a video that I talked about this in, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so this video's gonna come out before it, so expect that. But yeah, people have been abusing their animals again, which is fucking great, I guess. Yeah, it's not funny because it's fucked up because dogs and shit can't do anything about it. But I don't know if I've talked about the girl who like tackled her dog basically and spit in it. Now, why? I gotta ask you a question. Why the fuck would you like spit in your dog's face? Who was like why the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's kind of fucked up, but I don't know why she had to add spitting in its face. It's not gonna teach it anything. So another thing that's happened this month is that you remember James Charles? Because I sure don't. A few months back, and the same whenever Pro Jared was getting in trouble. But I'm gonna talk about Pro Jared in a little bit. But it's gonna be at the end of the video. But James Charles, he tweeted, "We finally we hit 16 million sisters again," because he lost like 3 million subscribers in a day, or like 3 days or some shit. But he lost a lot of subscribers over just some bullshit with the beauty community. But I guess he spilt the tea, so it's pretty good. Uh, that's pretty good for him. Another good thing that's happened this month is that PewDiePie got married, and he also beat the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, and he hit 100 million subscribers, which is pretty good. I actually talked about PewDiePie a few months back in another commentary video that I made, but it's pretty good to see something good actually come out of YouTube, which you usually don't see, which I really like that because it's wholehearted and all that kind of shit, which I really like seeing, actual good stories on YouTube, which you don't really see anymore. But another thing that's happened is YouTube made a thing on Twitter, I believe. I can't remember. It was something where they were talking about the copyright. If you use a song for more than 5 seconds, then they can copyright you, which I think is dumb. Because it seems like it seems like an okay system, but their copyright, thing right here, I can't think of the copyright claim system right now is pretty bad, to be honest with you, and they're just adding on to like how bad it's gonna be. So they're kind of fucking up. They're kind of like shooting themselves in the foot right now. But at least I gotta give them this. At least they listen to, actual, they listen to criticism for once, because YouTube is a place to actually come on here and have fun, and people make money because it's their job. But I'm not a person who tries to monetize, so that's why I don't care. So, but people who actually try to make money off this site, it's hard because don't say the F word, don't show a dead body. Oh, that got on trending tab. Oh, you guys remember that? But that's another can of worms I've already opened and spilled on the ground. But the copyright system now, the algorithm isn't really that good. People have made their own songs, or they're using the royalty-free music for outros and all that stuff on YouTube. I honestly don't give a shit because I could care less about making money, because I don't do this for money or anything. I never wanted to. Plus, I'm not gonna make money because I'll let me subscribers. It's and views. Let's not talk about that. But let's go ahead and talk about the last thing. Hold on. Before we talk about the last thing, one more thing on YouTube. I've been wanting to make a YouTube rant again. The first one wasn't that good. It'll be in the style of this one, but it'll be better. But I want to talk about it YouTube because all the problems with the demonetization and fake copyright claims, and people take just a lot of things about it. So if you guys want to say that, go ahead and comment. I'll make it eventually. But let's go ahead and get our last story today. Let's go ahead and get into the last story. So ProJared. Now, I was gonna talk about this 3 months ago when it first happened, but I didn't because I just chose it'd be a waste of time, so I decided not to. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about it now. So if you don't know who ProJared is, he is a YouTube reviewer, not really commentator. He's a YouTube video game reviewer and all that. He's like in the sense of JonTron and Kadikarus and all that kind of people. And he was on Normal Boots with JonTron and Peanut Butter Gamer and all those kind of YouTubers and the completionists. But he recently came out on Twitter that he was getting a divorce with his wife, Heidi O'Farrell, I believe that's her name. And he talked about how they're getting divorced and all that kind of stuff. And now he's been going through mental therapy. He's been going through, they tried couples therapy and all that. And then Heidi didn't get to see his post because he blocked her. And then she went on a rant about how Jared was cheating on her with Holly Conrad. Now, Holly Conrad is somebody who was on Game Grumps, and she was married to Ross O'Donovan, or Rubber Ninja, on Game Grumps. So that's pretty bad, I guess. But then a bunch of shit happened about how he was sending nudes to underage people, which is that's not good at all. But then people talked about how he would go to court, and then a lot of people started making videos on him, like Drama Alert, H3 Podcast, and all that, Critical, and I remember Treesicle. I never knew who they were until I watched the videos of ProJared, but they made videos on the fall of ProJared and all that kind of shit, and how all the little details in it. Well, I took the videos down after Jared came out with a video recently, and about maybe a week ago. I have no fucking idea, but he came out with a video telling the entire story about how no one really cared about him, cheating on his wife. They mostly cared about sending nudes to underage people. But he talked about how he did send nudes to people who were consenting that were 18. He made sure of that. Then he showed receipts. He has the receipts. Then he showed receipts of people, like 16-year-olds, I believe, and how he told, and he showed that he did not send nudes to them, and he said he did remember talking to him and everything, and he showed his side because they were faked, and he explained why and all that, and then he talked about how the divorce came out. Well, how he said he wanted a divorce, he was declined, and then he went to fucking Holly Conrad. But he talks about how Ross, which is Holly's husband, he talked about how he moved out before Holly, before he got divorced, so, he didn't, because Ross was done with her. But this is just a big fucking mess, because he has a point. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to give my opinion on it. He has a point on how he should be heard, and how he shouldn't just be, fluttered out the window. But it's just a mess. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. I don't know what's gonna happen. He says he ain't gonna go anywhere, so we can't get rid of him, I guess. But I believe him, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I like him for the content, not for the shit that's been happening. So yeah, I guess I will get off here. I'll see you guys later. Oh fuck. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And you guys go ahead and, if you want to subscribe, go right ahead. I don't care. I don't really care if you do or not. But I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to stay beautiful. Bye.